Hey! As you can see, the room is a little empty. Welcome back to another Hot Lap, episode number 51. Had to clear the shelves this weekend. We had the LZ World Tour to attend. It was a fun time. We only were there for Saturday, not Sunday. Carl was there for Sunday. So maybe we'll hear what he has to say about that on the podcast this week. But Saturday was definitely a lot of fun. A whole bunch of people were there. Apparently, supposedly there was about 10,000 people there. 10,000 tickets sold maybe between the 2 days. I don't know what the maximum, number there was, during one day, but definitely a lot of people there. I would say about 10,000. So me, Frankie, and Princess were in the booth, and Carl's car was parked next to us. Carl was roaming around. Eddie was out doing media, like I said. Show him a couple of clips that you got, Eddie. Also, I want to give a shout out to our, longtime Patreon member, Ken Fujimatsu. Been a member since May of 2023. So thank you, Ken Fuji, for basically supporting us, donating to our cause, and making some of this happen. If you'd like to have a little shout out, join the Patreon. Let us, we'll find another person to shout out next week. We got a lot of those high tier members. But what is going on at Faction Motorsports? It is almost the end of March. It is the 24th today. The last day to enter for our $1,500 DK Tech shopping spree is the 31st. So we've got about, how many days is that, a week?
7 days.
7 days, literally a week. 7 days left to enter the giveaway. Every $5 spent is one entry into the giveaway. All merch, which we sold a lot of this weekend. Thank you very much, everybody at LZ World Tour. Every merch item or Faction Motorsport branded product is double the entry. So $5 is then worth 2 entries for a Faction branded product. What else we got going on? Ooh, would you look at that? I'm in the office. Join me as I show you our part of the week this week. It is this HKS box. Here's a part number. Part number 2399-RN001. We have some HKS sleeves for SR20. I can't open this. So that was bad part of the week to show, but you could tell it's the cylinder sleeve. Look at that. Some nice HKS sleeves. Toot your little SR20 up, throw these in if you're doing a, fresh little rebuild or refresh for your engine. Part of the week. What else we got going on? Next week is going to be the 52nd episode. That means the 52nd week we've been doing that. So it'll be the 1 year anniversary of me doing these little hot laps every month. Every week. All right, let's see what we got going on in the shop this week. Oh, dang, he's smart. Damn. Cut the music before I even close the door. Yo. What do we got going on? What's new? Ooh, this WRX is new. This is actually Jesus' cousin's car.
Sup, Cuzzo? Thanks for bringing the car.
Cuzzo. What's going on? I knew this car came in because he was having a problem with 4th and 5th gear grinding. What was the diagnosis, Doc?
Well, I think it's possibly wrong trans fluid in it. Me and Chris were talking about it. If you put red line in this, it grinds.
Gets real angry.
Yeah, it doesn't like it.
All right, so we're going to change the trans fluid and go from there.
Yep.
Then you also changing the diff fluid also?
The front diff, yeah, because the axle seal was leaking.
And you already changed the axle seal. Quick guy. All right. And this actually has a STI trans in it, if I'm What is the benefit of that?
The WRX trans is really weak. If you make anything more than 330 to 350 foot-pounds of torque, it will explode. He makes 420. 420 horsepower and probably like 360 foot-pounds of torque on E.
E85. Are those
Yeah.
little screamer pipes?
Yeah, but this dual wastegated.
Whoa, look at these little screamer pipes. This thing's probably gets loud when it's in the top of its boost.
Yeah, he says he wants to make it more quiet.
Well, got to plug those up. Change the whole manifold. All right, cool car, though. I mean, it sounds cool when it's driving outside.
Yeah.
What do we got here? This is actually a car that's... Wasn't this the first SR swap in the shop, like back in the day or something?
Before I came here.
Before...
This is actually the car I first worked on when I came here.
Yes, but it is not the same owner now. So this new owner brought this car in because he saw the faction sticker and assumed that we worked on it. And he was correct. So he brought this car back to us. And he just wants to give it a little vehicle inspection, see what's going on with it, and what we know about it. It's crazy. Cars always find their home. Baby, come back.
Oh, brother.
But yeah, oh wow. Those seats are different. Brom. I don't know why, but I hate that word.
Take a seat.
I don't like such a weird word to say. Brom.
Take a seat, bro.
Take a seat in it? All right. How do I look?
How do you like that steering wheel? The wheels are straight.
The wheels are... How did this happen? How did that happen? No way. Well, that's why the car is back here. To get it in tip-top shape.
Get it right.
Get it right. Get it right, Chris. Come on. Get this car right. R34 is still here. It's almost done. Should be rolling by the end of the week. And out of here. Got all the parts back from powder coat. Got the calipers back from powder coat. See if we can show them the calipers. Are they over here? Here they are. It has a nice little bronzish, brownish, orangish color. Pretty nice. Our friend over at Clientele Coatings did these, so if you're interested, hit up his Instagram. Clientele Coatings.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, Chris just said, oh no. What happened?
Did you see the water on the center console?
Yep, and the sunroof is closed. That is not good.
No, sir.
She has a runny nose. She'll get fixed.
Allergy season.
Allergy season. Yeah, it's just allergy season. That's about it for the shop. Frankie's almost done building an engine for Wags' S13. Just getting the head checked out, make sure it's all good, then it'll be slapped back together. Oh, the S14's running? Oh, last hot lap I lied and said it was running, and the trans was sitting right next to me. But yeah, the baby's running. Should be out soon. Ooh, Chris wants to show off his work in the engine bay. Let's see. See what we got. Pretty nice. Nice and clean. It's so weird that there's hood struts on this thing. I'm not used to that. Yo, chill. Very nice. This thing's gonna be sick. It already is sick. It's almost done. Eddie released a video with Frankie the other day. It was a driftline kit, Origin driftline kit overview for 180SX. Had a few comments on there. Club Void 4190 says, I'm very sad they discontinued Aggressive Line for this, though. Yeah, Aggressive Line was cool, but at least they're pretty similar. It's not too much different. I really can't tell the difference. I mean, unless you really study it, but yeah, I guess you can tell the difference. But I like them both. But bring back Aggressive Line. Turbo Habanero says, how would this compare to BN Type 3 and 4? And Reese 240SX responded, from my research, it's very similar. However, the rear bumper is much more tame on the Origin. Pretty similar to Type 3. Quality, not so similar. Everybody knows BN is, number one for quality. Hold on, the phone is ringing. Give me a moment. I think they left a message. Last week, we had Joe Accurso on the podcast of Action Fabrication. Very cool guy, very chill. Came all the way up here from South Jersey. Go listen to that podcast. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Jet Davis was at LZ World Tour, and he agreed to stop by and hop on the podcast this week. I was thinking, maybe since we already did a podcast with Jet Davis, we should make it a Jet Davis Parts podcast and include his wife into it, because they both run that business, and it'd be cool to see how a couple goes about, trying to be a JDM retailer and importer, because they do a lot. They import JDM parts, and Jet Davis also sells cars, imports cars. So let me know what you think about that. We also got to ask Jet Davis what he thinks about that. What else we got? I filmed a little video with Eddie about those Nismo parts. We got the steering wheel and the S14 control arms, and somebody commented on that. To no bicicleta 6054 is his name. He said they offer two different Nismo arms for S14. The one in the video, which is just paint and different bushings, RS590, and the Nismo reinforcement, which is, and the Nismo reinforced ones, which is RS591, which actually have 1 to 2 extra plates welded in the back. That's why I was confused, because I saw pictures of those extra plated reinforced arms, and I was like, I guess they changed it. But as he says, there's two different Nismo arms, RS590 and RS591. Every S14 arm, he says, already comes with that plate on the one side. All right, makes sense. Maybe we'll try to get our hands on that RS591 Nismo S14 arm. See if we can find it. Got to find the part number for that. All right, well, that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We've been trying to upload all our reels from Instagram on TikTok. So go check out the TikTok. Join the Patreon. Got 3 tiers. Only $5 if you want. No pressure. What else we got? What other socials do we have? Go give us a Google review if you ever bought anything from us. And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next Hot Lap Year 1 anniversary.